Hello there. What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be unboxing the Star Wars Legion Count Dooku Commander expansion. Very, very happy to finally have this in hand. And if you wanted to see the back of the box, there it is. While you are looking that over, let me remind you guys about the new giveaway, which is going on right now for a $25 Amazon gift card that could let you win a couple of Commander expansions of your own. All you have to do to enter that is to be a subscriber and leave your most controversial Star Wars theory in the comments section below. Leave a comment to enter to win that. I will be announcing that one in a little over a week. I do announce winners towards the end of my videos, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We're gonna unbox this guy now. I did get this a little bit early by pre-ordering from Fantasy Flight, so that was helpful to get that a little bit early. And we have inside not a whole lot. I believe this is among the last round of things being made in the soft plastic. I think this is the only Separatist sculpt made in soft plastic, and he is in there. We're gonna pull him out, put him together, and here we go. And we're gonna separate all of this stuff. We have our rules insert here, and there we go. We've got that. Beautiful, beautiful. We've got him right there. We've got instructions because you don't really need instructions for the soft plastic stuff. Really not so much. All right, let's take a look at the model. All right, so here are the pieces, and we've got our back part right there. It's gonna go in, and it does look like the arms are gonna have a hard time trying to dry fit in there, because you can see this isn't really gonna go in too well. I'm probably gonna have to glue the arms in. This other arm goes right in there and doesn't want to fit too easy. Oh yeah, I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to take this out and probably glue the arms in, and but our head sculpt should go in real nice. Now this is a great head sculpt. Let me go ahead and get that on there. Wow. It's not seated all the way down, but it's a really nice head sculpt. Beautiful. And the cool thing is you can even do him a little bit like less gray and a little bit more brown if you want to do like a younger Dooku, like a Jedi Dooku, which would be pretty cool. That'd be really, really slick. I'm sure some people will do that. Let's glue him together. All right, now there he is in all of his glory. He looks awesome. I am loving it. He's so like kind of arrogant in this pose too. That's kind of one of the hallmarks, I think, of his character. He was really good, and he knew it, and he was arrogant about it. Digging that saber too. Oh yes, I think this is our first non-standard saber. Well, I guess we got the dark saber, which is kind of technically a non-standard saber. But yeah, loving this. Gotta push that in a little bit more, but yeah, he is looking really, really nice. I am loving it. I'm thinking of doing some different basing on him too, because I don't think he would have the same base as the lowly battle droids. I think he would have kind of a fancier base, so maybe I'll do one of the premier, like the Death Star kind of bases for him. Be kind of cool. All right, let's look at his cards. All right, so first up is just the cardboard. We have lots of wounds here. We've got his commander token and some surge, and yeah, pretty standard as far as the cardboard is concerned. Now we've got Count Dooku's actual card here, and he is quite formidable. First off, surge to crit, always really nice on any type of Jedi type character, since a lot of them don't have that. Like Vader doesn't have that, and Obi-Wan has critical 2 on his lightsaber, but not that flat surge to crit. So really cool that he's got just a basic surge to crit. Now, he is 205 points cost. He's very expensive, which is going to be really nice because he'll actually fit in quite well with the droids. He's got cunning, so his command cards, his commander specific ones, are going to win in ties. That's going to become important when we look at the command cards. He's got deflect, which is pretty standard. He is immune to pierce. He's got Makashi Mastery, which is a really, really cool thing. So he can lose his immunity to pierce to, or rather, while he's performing a pierce, yeah, they cannot use Pierce. Not removing his immunity to Pierce, but I'm sorry, reducing his Pierce value. So like he can even pierce, Darth Vader, which means, he's quite the swordsman. And he has Master of the Force 2. So he is the strongest Force user outside of the Emperor that we have seen yet. Very, very cool. So I'm loving that. Or at least maybe perhaps tied with the Emperor, although, and he does have lightning, although his lightning isn't quite as good as the Emperor. So I'll say he's number 2 next to the Emperor. Wow, it makes you wonder how strong Dooku would have been had he not had to kind of go the way of the dodo. He's got 3 Force upgrades and a command upgrade. He's got a 5-die lightsaber, which isn't that great, but if you wanted to potentially give him Saber Throw, you could potentially do that, and you'd still at least get the 3 red. He's got Impact and Pierce 2, really nice. His lightning, he has a built-in ranged attack, so again, you may not want to give him Force Throw because he's got his lightning, and that's 5 black dice, Pierce 1, and Scatter. Again, Scatter is a keyword that's going to let you reposition an enemy unit, basically make them apply all the rest of the minis in cohesion with their leader. He's got a courage value of 3, health of 6, red defense die. He does not have defensive surge, but since he has deflect, if he's able to dodge, which of course you're going to want him to have, the force dodge, so he can, especially with Master of the Force 2. And then speed 2, which is not bad. Now he does not have jump, so mobility could be a little bit of an issue for him. Yes, and then the back of his card there just outlining what those things do. So as we look at Dooku's command cards here, we start off with Fear, Surprise, and Intimidation. I'm digging this one. First off, the art is amazing. This is one of the best art pieces I have seen. Absolutely love the art on this piece. It's just gorgeous. He's slicing Anakin's arm off, and it's great. It's Count Dooku only. One thing that's important about this, while some of these cards may not seem super, super cool, you got to take into consideration all of his command cards are automatically better because he's got cunning. So he is going to beat other 1-pips with this one. So that is pretty darn good. So he's going to gain Arsenal 2 and Relentless. Relentless is huge because he is not somebody that gets a free attack after he moves. He's a little bit slower. He's a little older. He's not quite as ruthless. He's a little more casual and arrogant. I'll move and attack. I don't need 3 actions to beat you. So he's going to, that's why I say mobility is kind of his problem, because he doesn't have jump. He's only speed 2, which is not so bad, but he doesn't get that free attack. So, he's going to have that. He didn't even have charge, right? So Relentless is really good. And also each of his ranged weapons gain versatile. So that means he can shoot his lightning in melee combat with you. In other words, and if you were to give him, maybe Force Saber Throw, maybe you could, be in melee combat and then, attack somebody else or something like that. But versatile. That's just going to give him such a strong. Like this is like your Ace Hunter card right there. This is going to let him do a 2-speed move, attack somebody with the lightsaber and the lightning, 10 dice attack with Pierce 3, and oh, by the way, he can also use Makashi Mastery, and the defender can't use immune to Pierce, so you'll still have Pierce 2 on that attack, which is gonna be incredible. And after he performs an attack, each defender gains 2 suppression tokens. And again, this is also going to be good if you're doing a 1 versus 2. It'll be really good against heroes and stuff, because you can even cut somebody down and then shoot your melee somewhere else. Really, really cool. Like if you have enough dice here just to kill somebody, then you shoot the lightning at somebody else. You're going to give them suppression tokens and scatter. It's just gorgeous, fun card, and add the fact that it's giving you a tiebreaker. Now, a lot of times on a Force user with deflect, you kind of expect the 1-pip to give them a dodge token. Well, he's being more arrogant here. He's going in for the kill. He's going all offense here. And the fact that he's going to even beat other 1-pips means in a lot of cases, he won't need the dodge token. He'll move in and kill you. There are counters to this, though, but it's a very strong card. Very strong card. Now look at his 2-pip here. Double the Fall. Count Dooku and one other unit. It's a 2-pip. Now, again, this 2-pip is going to beat other 2-pips. So it's almost as good as an enemy. It takes an enemy 1-pip to beat this. Or a Han Solo 0-pip, or maybe an Emperor Palpatine 2-pip. Or, like there's other ways around it, but it's really nice, right? Just the fact that it's a Dooku 2-pip and it's going to activate 2 units. So it's, it's good from a whole, especially because you have that one more, you can toss it to a B1 and get your chain going. So it's like it works very well within the faction and on Dooku. So at the start of the activation phase, if Count Dooku has a face-up order token, he may return it to his order pool to choose up to 2 enemy units at range 1 to 2. Now that's good, decent range there, and return their order tokens to their order pool. So not the flashiest ability. It's a far cry from all the awesome rage and carnage we have on his 1-pip. But here on this 2-pip, this is more tactical. This is more strategic. This is not him being combative. This is him being the master strategist, where he is saying, okay, I'll activate Dooku. And it's easy for him because if he was able to chain all of the B1 battle droids, well, now he goes back into the pile. Maybe you're running Dooku and Grievous and 6 battle droids, something like that. Well, he can easily go back into the pile. And and all the droids now have orders, and so you're just going to pull 2 commanders from the pile, so you're still going to have full control. But so like in certain situations that could really be good. Now his other thing is that he's putting 2 more of enemy tokens back into their order pool. Well, that's going to be huge for a lot of different reasons. One reason that's going to be really good is against droids. Anybody who's got AI. They've got that order and they're like, yes, I'm getting ready to do it. No, you're not, because your AI is now going to have to take effect because you don't have the order anymore. Also, fire support. That's going to be really useful against clones. It's also going to be really useful against the Rebel and Imperial fire support units. So if like the big deal right now is a lot of people are running shore troopers for the Empire. So he could potentially, stop some of the mortars that are passing around extra order tokens. Somebody's got a Tauntaun, they may manage to get an order 2 right away that they want to run in, put that back. Oh, you wanted to activate Luke, you wanted to save him to last? Nope, let's put him back in your pile. You're going to have to play random with him. So things like that. That's going to be really, really nice. Plus, it's also good future-proofing because there's so many potential cards that could come out that this could really mess with. So I like this one as far as future-proofing. It's less flashy, but it's a lot more strategic. And then, of course, we have You Disappoint Me, young Skywalker. So here he is electrocuting Anakin. It's beautiful. It says 3-pip. Again, it's going to beat other 3-pips because it's innately good because Dooku is using it. When Dooku issues an order to a unit, that unit gains a dodge token. So this one does give him his own dodge token, right? Because he's issuing an order to himself also, which is good, plus 2 other units. After Count Dooku performs a ranged attack against a trooper unit, he may perform a speed 2 move with that unit. This one I love. There's so many things that are going to have to, like, okay, can I, if they have charge, do I also get to attack with them? I need to look up all of that stuff to see just how menacing that is. But still, a speed 2 move with that unit is going to be awesome because that really just brings people into range of everything else. This will be really good once we get somebody like Darth Maul or some other Dark Asajj Ventress or other people that are going to, like, basically lightsaber users for the Separatists, because now he can also give another dodge to somebody else who might have deflect, which will be really, really nice. And that's done during the activation phase. So even if, or rather during the command phase, so even, if you don't go first, you're still going to have that dodge and be able to deflect. So that's a good start. But also being able to pull somebody speed 2 closer to your guys means if you have somebody with charge, they're, Savage Oppress, or, any of these awesome characters from the Clone Wars that are, were wielding lightsabers, I feel like this is going to be really, really good when you want to build that double team someday and get multiple lightsaber wielders in there. And again, Grievous, there you go. I mean, like, this is a great one for what we have right now with Dooku and Grievous. For some reason, sometimes I forget that Grievous is also a lightsaber wielder. So yeah, this is really great to set up the 1-2 punch. Have Dooku go first, Grievous, because Grievous doesn't have deflect, but he does have block, so he still wants the dodge token as well. All right. We also have some upgrade cards, so we're getting a copy of Esteemed Leader. We're getting Anger, which is always fun. We're getting Fear, copy of Fear, and Forced Choke. So again, enough upgrades to fully put everything on to outfit Dooku here with all of that. That's pretty cool. All right, you guys, this was Dooku's unboxing. Let me know what you guys think down in the description below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, click that bell for alerts so you don't miss out on more content. He is awesome, and I can't wait to get him on the battlefield. All right, stay tuned for more from Legion. We got a lot more stuff coming very, very soon. I think like almost every week we're getting something, so that's going to be really exciting. Although I have already done the Dewbacks unboxing. So when that comes out, you know, I'll just relink my old unboxing, I guess. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for you today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a great day. Twice the pride, double the fall. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Click subscribe. Rawr.